Hey guys, Legacy here. Today, I'm just going to do a quick video on how to disassemble the D-Boys Scar. This will work for the D-Boys Echo 1 Classic Army and Classic Army Sport Line Scar Ls. The Scar H's are very, very similar, but they are a little bit different. So this was the 2010 model. It really doesn't make a difference because D-Boys stopped making their Scar, but just in case you guys are wondering. The first step is to take a hex tool, a hex key, and it should be the 2.5 sized hex key, and unscrew the stock screw in the back. There's two screws on either side. It's the one closest to the stock. So there's one here, one on top under where your rear sight would be, and one on this side. Again, out of the three, it's the closest to the stock. I've already unscrewed those, saved some time, but they will look like this. They're three pretty small screws. And once you do that, you can take your stock off. And if you need to, you can flip the gun over and fold the stock in half in order to feed your wires through so that your wires don't get caught coming out. Now I have Dean's and a detachable MOSFET wired on this gun. You might just have a standard Tamiya plug, but you still might need to feed them through. I don't know what you have. Once you feed them through, the stock with the bolt spring will come off, the mock bolt spring. Put this off to the side, you're done with that. Now that you have this part of the gun, there's a pin here and a pin here. You need to take out the pin in front, just a punch. Check them out the other side. With that out, the upper and lower receivers will separate. Now, flip the gun over if you need to, but actually the mock bolt right here and back, this is only attached by friction, so if you're not careful, it can fall out. It's very easy to put back in, so don't worry about it if it falls out, but just know that that might happen. Once you take the lower off, you will see you have your gearbox, your hop-up and barrel, and the mock bolt behind it. So put the lower receiver off to the side. This is your upper. Your upper consists of the upper receiver, the mock bolt, the detachable bolt handle, which can go on either side. To take this off, I won't be doing it because I don't need to, but again, it's a hex screw in there. You untwist it and you can put it on the other side if you want to. There's the mock bolt. Your barrel assembly's in here. It will be your barrel spring, stock hop up, and it goes in a little slit here. You'll see, make sure the spring's on it. It should come back when you push it in. Nothing else is actually in here. Very simple gun. There's just the rails up here. Barrel extension comes with a gun. There's nothing else to it. You will have a front sight here, which is detachable, but you don't need to take it off if you don't want to. Putting the upper to the side, taking the lower back out. This is where things will get annoying and tricky for people opening their gun for the first time. The gearbox can be a pain in the ass to get out of the lower receiver until you get used to it. I'm not going to lie. Probably the one thing I don't like about this gun is how they designed it. I actually disabled the ambidextrous controls on my gun because it's so much easier to open it up without it. But if you still have the ambidextrous controls, I will touch that when I get to the gearbox. But for me, I only have this side now, so it's a lot easier to take apart. So here we go. Next step would be to take off the motor grip. You're going to need Phillips screwdriver for the one I have. I'm pretty sure the stock one is also a Phillips screwdriver. You unscrew the two screws at the bottom of the motor plate. There's one. There's another one on the other side. And then with this comes your motor. One, two, and then your motor inside here. I have a Franken torque in my gun. You might have a different one. My motor actually, I have one motor clip and one soldered joint to it. So I'm going to stop the video now, unsolder that, and get back to you.